need a weapon.
No, you don't. Not in this Mongoose Max Hawaii channel. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii channel. Where somebody's hiding in the basement of the in the White House. They're feeling awfully sad. Yes, the POTUS tea rumster has gone silent. Well, what do you expect? There's no Twitter. God, you can't do anything with this out. There's no Twitter. What can you do? What can you do? There's no Twitter. No more. No more. Oh, this ain't good.
Trooper standing by.
Yes, today's Sunday. It's January 17th, and I'm 60 years old and one day. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Boo boo. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. That's right. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Today is the first day, the rest of your life. Woo-hoo. Oh. Alright. I'm taking a tour of my room, but there's just more junk. What are you gonna do? I've got an elevator pocket. So yes, instead of keeping like little being all secretive, if you noticed, I shaved the bottom part of the beard. I didn't say nothing because I know you'd all leave a whole bunch of comments down below and go, "Hey, Mongoose Max, you shaved the chinny, you shaved your chinny chin chin, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." Yes, by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Well, it went down this way, and there was a little kind of like General Custer soul patch going on there. It did look ridiculous, and if you're noticing, it was uneven. But I said nothing because I was hoping you'd leave comments down below and share the video with your friends. But I waited for another special day to shave off that little soul patch, and guess what day that was? That's right. I was gonna say 90 years old. When I turn 90, when you still leave me, when you still feed me, when I'm 64, in just a little while, boom, boom. You know, we learned this and learned ukulele, and they gave us only 1 year, like 6th grade. 5th graders weren't supposed to touch the ukes. And when they taught us like some chords. That's about it. I'm showing you right now. In 6th grade. And only some of the guys were. Doing the picking. Now you got these guys. Anyways. Yes, we're going to go through the newspaper because today, welcome back to regular programming, which should go long, but that's okay. Go long. And here's Moses. I don't know why Moses is over here. Let's put him over here. Knock something over. Yes, here's today's headline. Yep, you can't see it. I got my lighting problem. Yes, oh, I created a lighting problem. This is today's headline. What? Can we see? Recovery mode. Did I say welcome to newspaper? I did, yeah. Welcome to newspaper. Isn't that nice? Well, let's do this again. It's even in blue. That's right. Make as many weird little faces as possible so you can take tons of time picking it out in post-op. Post-op. That's being later. That's another story. Post-editing, post-production, whatever. Yes, the recovery mode is basically the Polynesian Cultural Center is back online. That's right. The Mormon-operated... Where's my Book of Mormon? It's around here somewhere. I don't know. I never read it. I'm not Mormon. It's fun talking to them, though. But it's operated by the Church of the Latter-day Saints. Because aren't we the saint lead for not drinking coffee? Speaking of coffee. Yeah, so they... Okay, now our numbers are new cases, 114 on Oahu. Statewide, 165 new cases. Daily average, 105. Positivity rate, 3.3. That's from yesterday's numbers, really. Reported today. Vis-a-vis today's numbers. So, back in the day, 1967. What are we, first graders? When it rains, it pours. Kindergarten classroom and Iolani, high school teacher, halt to classes as children mop up the mess. As in, the roof leaks, and it's like, get the kids to do it. It's in everything, and they're all mopping up the leaky roof with the buckets of the water and everything. Elementary. This is about my age then. So, this is like, I relate to that. That's exactly what you'd be, exactly the kind of thing figure. Elementary school, early. Moonbound keys, screen scheme time, and alarm experts. Yeah. They went from skateboarding and now they're all Xbox and phone. The phone is my life. And when the battery runs out, we're gonna bury you. What's going on in this thing? I can't see. State sends the call for guard troop. Yes, they're trooping up at the capitals because QAnon rules the world now through Twitter. I wonder whose idea that was. Man with gun. Okay, they got the guy. That's the thing about the Capitol, right? Once you got that thing going on, right? You get those lone nutcases. Now's my time to shine, and what, do what they, the violent ones, the lone ones, not just the other ones, and that's a whole nother story because they're going to be they're going to be doing trials with that. Trials, baby. Yeah, plans to start fast reversing policies. That's right. Remember all those executive orders? It's like, well, a bunch of executive orders in reverse. Kinda. Because there are so many wrong things, policy-wise, so it's opinion. And now that's racing for Martin Luther King, Polynesian Cultural Center or something. And look at this. Vaccination campaign targeting 1.3 billion, not dollars, people in India. 1.3 billion people. They're just gonna go line them up. You're vaxxed. They got this vax called Covaxin. Guess what about Covaxin? They didn't test it. They don't know if it works. But they will. They will know after that. Let's see. 1.3 billion people. Okay, how many people are okay? Hey, it's something. It's an effort. There's Waikiki Beach, what it typically looks like if you visit here. If you already live here, yay! If you're from here and you're looking back going, yay! It's still here. It's just weird. Same. Vaccination slow. This is living. Oh my gosh. This is Sunday paper, so bear with me. I'm trying to run this. Biggest swell. It's so swell. It was super swell. How swell was it? Was it boss? Was it major? Oh, it was swell. How was the party? Swell. How was Saturday? Swell. It was swell? No, it was super swell. Super swell Saturday. They're going to hit that over and over and over again. Now they can figure out how to... the big waves are going to come back a little bit. I mean, they're going to be like 35, 40 foot. Oh my God. You want to know what it looks like? Traffic. No, it looks like that big. Okay, now they figured out something about snorkeling. Okay, they figured out something about snorkeling. You could die. Snorkeling safety. Snorkeling is the new killer. The cause of death of, I don't know, a couple people. And so I remember scuba diving. I got certified twice over when I was like a freshman in high school. Naui and Patty certification. Octopus in the face. I might have told that story. We always knew this situation called the shallow water blackout. And you could drown in, you know, deep. Oh, good Lord. It's done it again. It's doing it again. Why is it doing it? Why? Why is it doing this? It's out to get me. It's out to mock me. That's what it's doing. Okay, leave it recording. Now this is unfortunate. Okay, take two. You know what? Dang, I'm gonna have it. Let's do this little thing. Just in case I can. I don't know. This sort of helps. I don't know. Snorkeling. Snorkeling be the death of me. That'd be very embarrassing. But straddle wall blackout, and then coupled with this thing, this lady came up with this theory, and they found people. Oh, the big waves. They found people that died snorkeling. You're like, what? Snorkeling is so. That's why big waves. Because I was a snorkeler into scuba diving. Waves were like, oh God, God. Waves are the fear because it comes over the snorkel. It goes inside the snorkel, and that's what I think it is. The snorkels with the little dealy bopper on the top that prevents water from getting inside. Just hold your breath. You go underwater, you hold your breath, and when the water gets inside, blow out. Right? And that's what I did. Never had the dealy bopper on the top, but the little freaking thing with the some have a little ping pong ball closes. Oh, water don't get in. That restricts the draw of air. When you restrict the draw of the air, the lung kind of comes away from the inside of the body cavity and it starts filling up with water in that space. It's called edema, but it's called something rapid onset edema. So rapid onset means it happens real fast. So it's like fills with water, and all of a sudden I can't breathe in air, and they drown. So don't buy those snorkels. It's just never mind. Big Q. Here we go. Big Q says, given the added measures ahead of Wednesday, is Hawaii's state capital secure enough? 11% no. Need more security after mob riots in DC. 13% somewhat. Could be do a bit more. 76% yes. Very protesters are peaceful. Yeah, lucky you live in Hawaii with the protesters in that regard. Yeah. Two men, Maui men, addicted for religion hate crime. There was a haole man on Maui. He tried to move into this neighborhood, and two local guys, no haoles, no effing haoles, and they hit him with a shovel. He has a concussion. And both of those guys got 10 years. They're looking at effing haole stuff. That reminds me of Hawaii. I was young. Not so much like that nowadays. Mr. Rogers' widow passed away. God rest her soul. Don't haunt me. I can get enough hexes from the curse witch upstairs. Golf. We won't cover golf. But thank God for football. Colombia. This is a place called Katagana. Oh, go travel there. Because this lady's wearing a very colorful outfit and a bowl on her head. I don't know, but they look like they have watermelons in the street for counterflow traffic cones. A bunch of new superhero movies are coming out because that's what they can do in the pandemic. Is the past a prologue? Can you look? Is what's going to happen in the future what happened in the past? I don't know. Don't ask them. You learn from the past. You don't repeat the past. Dummies. And Sudoku, which I'll put over here. And more Sudoku and more food puzzle. Yeah. So. Yeah, I've been putting up these likes, you know, these likes. And I've been trying to put up the signals up there, you know. Like. This little thing I got, I just do this. He got horns like antenna. And so, I don't know. I don't know if there's any response.
Look, I took the implant out and I changed my mind. I'm putting it back in. I already did put it back in. It's inside his head. Like my mustache? That's right. Legalized. But he thinks the chip. I just says to him, 60 is only a number. It's only a number. It also tells them conspiracy theories are not true. I don't know what that was. That was a glitch. Just like the thing already. What the heck is going on? The transmission is going. Stop, the transmission.
Thank you, alien guy. Yeah, I don't know, whatever. I do keep hearing that. My sisters tell me, my friend told me, it's just a number. Happy birthday. Yeah, you get, it's just a number. But I keep hearing that in my head. It's just a number. No, here we go. This is what we're gonna do. Run through, what else do we have to talk? We gotta find it. Oh, here we go. Political cartoon. And the troopers in Washington. Trump did say he'd keep us out of foreign wars. Didn't mention a civil war. It's like practically creating a civil war. These guys are a big group. I don't know about their Trumpster fan base, but yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Hope it don't go so. That'll be trippy. Civil war. The governor's got too much control. Texas is all up for it. Texas and some they're like, we'll secede, we'll do it. Yeah, but anyways, it's a different topic. Alright, let's do letters to the editor. Let's go. Income equality, a natural consequence. What's the sense of adding more water to a leaking bucket, which our governor wants to do by raising taxes? January 13th, parenthetical citation. In addition, there are others who also want to use this scenario to close the gap of income inequality. The gap, while unfortunate, is a natural consequence of those who strive for success and those who are satisfied with their status quo and are not inclined to take risks to better themselves. Why take risks when they can hide behind the potential of a windfall profit via this mantra of income redistribution? That's the illusion of communism, or socialism connected to communism. Income redistribution, notwithstanding the efforts and risks undertaken or not undertaken in the quest to better or not better one's self. There are also those who continually strive for a living wage and have no comprehension that labor cost is a major component of product pricing, and that everything is reliant on making a profit. You reap what you sow. Carlton Chang, Kaimaki. Imperialist, capitalist, imperialist pig dog. No, well, obviously you got like business sense to a small degree. Labor costs the employer. True. That's why employers are, they're basically taking advantage of labor and employees. And when you pass the labor cost off on the pricing, that's just passing the cost. So the owner or proprietor can still make the profit when everyone else sucks donkey. Hello. So when you got this going on, and it's like a natural consequence of those status quo not bettering themselves versus those who strive for success. This is where capitalism turns into a evil thing. And thank you, Carlton. That's just my 2 cents of opinion on your 2 cents of opinion. And together, 4 cents ago, Congress must hold Trump accountable. There are 3 important reasons why President Donald Trump should be held accountable for his treasonous actions 2 weeks ago. First and foremost, there must be serious consequence for what the president did. He willingly incited his followers to use physical force and violence to take over the nation's capital. 5 people are dead because of this unprecedented attack on democracy. The evidence is clear, an entire world was there to witness it. We know that. Second, impeachment and conviction must help ensure Trump never has the opportunity to run for office again. That's the important part. Imagine him running again. The whole campaign thing would be hell. Finally, and he's making lots of money off these people. Just spending at your Key Largo. More. Go watch the movie Key Largo, the gangsta. Edward G. Robinson and Humphrey Bogart. I know what you want. You just want more. You're addicted to more. More. Finally, a vote will force once and for all our elected leaders in Congress, good luck with that one, to reveal exactly where they stand on disgraced legacy of this president. Really, where they stand. After all, it was their support and complicity in the president's delusion that the election was stolen and played a major role in enabling Trump to move unimpeded toward the January 6th catastrophe. Yeah, the senators, they're complicit in it, the Rebs. Force them to show their true allegiance at an unstable despot, unfit to lead, or the citizens in this democracy they were elected to serve. Matt Nakamura, Hawaii Kai. Yes! On content. Fox News resigns at Navy Fox News reigns at Navy Exchange. The Joint Chiefs of Staff reminded members of the military that, quote, any act to distribute the constitutional process, quote, any act to disrupt the constitutional process is against the law, unquote. Over the past 4 years, patrons who sat in Navy Exchange sitting area near the elevator down by the bathroom were subtly brainwashed by a continuing dose of Fox News. The TV was mounted high with no way to change the channels. Was it the same? Was it the same at Schofield Barracks or Marine Corps Base Kaneohe? Ronald Wong, Salt Lake. Probably. They probably have a directive. Stick it on Fox News. Okay, Commander-in-Chief. Fox News for all the soldiers. I watch Fox News, yabba dabba doo. What they say on Fox News must be true, yabba dabba doo. Yeah, the brainwashing. Jesus Christ.
Let's do something on Inauguration Day. Call it what you like, but the events on January 6th reminded me of Kristallnacht, which happened in Germany and Austria on November 9 to 10, 1938. Violent crowds of people, incited by their Nazi leader, torched synagogues, vandalized Jewish homes, schools, and businesses, and killed close to 100 Jews. January 6th truly was no different, except for they didn't kill 100 Jews. As I watched the well-prepared men and women break into our capital, damaging, stealing, beating, killing, and who knows what other horrors may have been on their agenda, I think they pooped and pissed in places. That they had continued. Oh, they were going to kill people. Yeah. Shit. They had been on their agenda. They have continued. I saw a white extremist lynch mob destroying the America I know. They exited the building as they had just finished a typical day's work, and nary a person stopped them. I had no doubt that inside this, they had inside support. I do not know that certainly they represent many true believers who still support President Donald Trump and his lies. I am concerned for the safety of our elected officials and the tremendous damage Trump has left them to undo. To support our democracy on January 23rd, I will fly a flag. Won't you join me? Deanne Brown of Wahiawa. I could have swore you. Don't I know you from Dusseldorf? The red light district, you know what I mean? Nudge, nudge. What's the line? One more. Oh, God. Oh, whatever. We're over the line. It's Sunday. Jesus. All right. As if in answer to join John Tamashiro's Democracy Was, Republicans Destroyed on January 14th, from Harop wrote, Republicans have turned away from the same government tons of funding January 14th. In other words, they have essentially destroyed themselves in blind allegiance by... I hope the other one's still running. And they have essentially destroyed themselves in blind allegiance to the cult of Trump. Tamashiro's letter reflects the sheer lunacy and incredible paranoia of today's discourse. Meanwhile, authoritarian governments are only too happy to witness the implosion and failure of democracy. Certain of these countries are, at the very least, using information technology to effectively pour fuel on the fires of our internal differences, to magnify and exasperate our conflicts, and to profoundly stroke in airwaves of disinformation, divisiveness, and provocation, while we do the rest. For those who live in hatred and distrust of your fellow Americans, consider this conspiracy theory that of being controlled and manipulated by special interests or outside forces into destroying this beacon of democracy, our collective mandates and proudest legacy. Jared Wickware, Kalihi Valley. Oh, that's content too. The thing is, there is like, you know, some conspiracies, it just takes 5 or more people, you know,
with a plan. That's a conspiracy. But the theory is does it exist or does it not? Is it true or is it not? So theory often says, oh, you know, it's just someone saying it and it's not true. But some things are true, exist, right? Laters. But this one is a possibility, a scenario where this destroying from the inside will be taken advantage of by foreign governmental entities that do want America down. And so the patriotic ones battling those Democrats with lies can be fueled by foreign forces which are basically completely antithesis to what they're patriotically waving around. So it's just insane. But I think the T-Rex is like way overtime. I'm so sorry about the overtime. Actually, I'm not that sorry. It's just a hell of a lot more editing for me, and I'm trying to bear down with it. I know, I love doing this. The inequality of natural consequences. No, business guy must hold the was also trying to do something. Applying it to World War II. Hatred and distrust could destroy because the subtle content of that enigma wrapped up inside what you said. You win, Jared. You win the thought of actually holding the T-Rex toenail. I hope it's all better now, better now, better now. That's it. Trying to recover. Come on down. There's bubbles on the Kauai. And the polishing and cushion scissors can open up. And the sharks, I think, have already ate. Hang loose. Aloha.